Hey, Dave.
Hey, Victor.
It's great to have you on the show. As we do always,
you
I'm going to ask you a trivia question about the show you are on, the show you've been doing for years. Okay? Here's your trivia question about the show you are on. Yes.
The show that I'm on?
Our producer, Rachel Teichman.
I just said that.
She just graduated from grad school. Mm-hmm. What was she studying?
I want to say sociology, but I'm gonna go with sociology.
Very close. Social work. She got her master's in social work. So yeah, it's very, very close. What do you think, Rachel? Is sociology close enough to social work?
Well, no. I mean, I majored in sociology in undergrad, and I can tell you it is different from social work.
Okay, so everybody check us out at 6 Unseemly on all social media, unseemlyquestions.com. Let's get the show started.
6 Unseemly Questions!
Welcome to 6 Unseemly Questions. I'm your host, Victor Varnado. This is my sidekick, Dave Rosinsky. All right, we've got a great contestant on the show today. Put your hands together for Chanel Ali. All right, come on up, Chanel.
All right. Hey, Chanel. Welcome to the
guys.
show.
I really like waving virtually. If you feel like waving back at me, get in on this.
I'm not going to fall for that.
That was close.
All right.
That was your real hand, though, right?
Also, in our studio audience, we have Rojo Perez and Nina Lisandrello.
Hello. I went back at it.
Turn on your camera, Nina. There we go. And there she is. All right.
Wow.
Did I say your last name correct, Nina?
Yeah, you killed it.
Great.
Well done.
All right, Chanel, I'm going to tell you how the show works, and then we're going to get started. I'm going to ask you 6 unseemly questions. At the end of each question, I will ring a bell if I like your answer, like this. However, if I do not like your answer, I will not ring a bell, and I'll tell you why. Regardless of how many bells you get at the end of the show, I will decide whether or not your appearance on the show is worth giving you $5 whole.
Wow, that's steep. Let's do it.
All right, Chanel, we're about to get started. Here, it's time for question number 1. Question number 1, are you related to Muhammad Ali?
Duh, he's my uncle. That's obvious. I
didn't know for sure.
Why do people always ask me that? Why do people always ask me that? It's obviously, I mean, Ali is not a very common last name. There's only a few of them in the world.
Oh, really?
So it's obvious that if there's a Black person and he has the same last name as me, we're related. No, Victor, I'm not related to him at all.
You're not related to him at all?
No.
Are you related to Channel 7?
Not anymore. We split our ways, you know.
All right, so I'm going to say no bell on that question.
Oh.
I'll tell you why. Because you're so mean. Anyway.
I think she was just being honest. You made a good point.
I get it. You get asked the question a lot. I get it. But I guess that's fine. But no bell on that question. It's time for question number 2. But before we get to question number 2, can you tell people out there what you do?
I'm a comedian. I just do the jokes.
Yeah. All right. The jokes. I've seen you perform many times. You're very funny.
Thank you.
Lucky being a comedian, I guess, right?
Yeah, very lucky.
All right. It is time for question number 2. Question number 2. What are your TikTok plans?
They're limited. But for the summer, I think it's all about, just showing people that I'm safely outside. I think that's the goal. Safely outside on TikTok. Not too many dances. Couple belly shirts, like 2-3 max. R&B.
I mean, I feel like a lot of comedians have a TikTok plan.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, I like TikTok. I have fun on there. I think it's great. It's great for comedians to use, but I don't have concrete plans. No.
Yeah, I have a couple of comedian friends who blew up on TikTok during the pandemic when TikTok just got crazy. And so I was just wondering if you, I had TikTok plans. I tried TikTok for a little bit and I got really bored and I stopped. So there we go.
The comedy clubs opened up and it was like, oh, what am I doing?
I get it. All right. You know what? I'm going to give you a bell for not having TikTok plans. Congratulations. That's your first bell. All right. Time for question number 3. Question number 3. What's your career dream?
Oh, man. I guess like the ultimate dream is to like sell out Madison Square Garden, and then right at the end of my set, they're going to play like the Aaliyah outro song from the One in a Million album. And it goes, baby girl, you got the whole world screaming. And then I'll just cry. Like I won't even do my closing joke. And I'll just cry on stage and people have to stay because they bought tickets and they're fans. And then they'll feel like touched by it and I won't let them touch me. And that's to me the top.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would say, I mean, that sounds like the perfect thing for a comedian. Although I think that it would be, for me, I think it would be better if I would said a joke that was so funny, somebody just started laughing and then their head blew up. I would just be like, that's how funny I want to be.
A lot of comedians do want to literally kill. So yeah, I think I understand.
Why would not letting people touch you be the top? It seems like that would be the bottom.
How are they going to get close? If I'm
You got to let them in your life.
They can't even get close, Dave.
They
That's
can't
what she's
even,
saying.
Dave.
She's so big.
There's ropes.
What if I grease the bouncer and I give him a 20?
Well, I mean, this sounds like something you know about, so I don't know.
Does everybody hear Rojo's audio? He sounds like he's transmitting from space.
On a space shuttle.
He just came in on a walkie-talkie. Like she was actually saying,
back to one. All right, everybody, back to one.
All right, I'm gonna give you a bell for Rojo's improv at the end. So that had nothing to do with you.
Nice.
This is a bell for Rojo's improv. It is time for question number 4. All right, question number 4. Have you ever been in a bar fight?
I haven't. But I rewatched that bar fight that Snooki from Jersey Shore got in when she got punched.
Snooki's in a bar fight?
Well, she got punched.
That was like in season 1 of The Real World, right?
It brought them all together after that because they were like, wow, this is crazy even for us. We gotta be a family in Jersey after this. And I rewatched that a lot to just try to understand that energy and see that coming. But yeah, I haven't got caught yet.
Yeah.
All the shows like that make me kind of crazy just because I don't know if you know this, but I worked in the reality world for a while. I produced like a bunch of shows. And so I know like how they cast them. They cast people on purpose that are just nuts. They just like, if you're on the edge, we're going to cast you. And that so that they don't hold back when they're on TV. And so every time something like that happens on a show, I'm just like, oh, because somebody behind the show was like, let's put this person out into the world. And that's actually why I stopped doing it.
Reality show producers are like the wildest personalities I've ever met. Like they think humans are a character study all the time.
That's 100% true. And because I used to be a reality show producer. And at the time I was just like, who cares? let crazy run free. Go fly.
Put all these rats in a box. Make them run. It's crazy.
Yeah. At some point, my heart just couldn't take it. Well, okay. You know, I'm gonna give you a bell on that because I am embarrassed at the person I was. Okay. Question number 5. Question number 5: is it wrong to gossip?
No, it's not wrong. But you got to make sure that you're doing it true, you know? Like if I'm gossiping about some girl and I'm like, man, her life is in shambles, and then she posts a picture crying, I'm going to like the pic.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's affirmative. Yeah, your life is in shambles. This gossip that I'm doing out here, it's the same if I encounter you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you know. So, right. Yeah, I mean, as long as you can back it up, I say talk your shit.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you because this is how I think about gossip. I think there's often hurtful gossip, but then there's also just like talking to people as you would talk if that person were present, like not saying things that you would hide. And so I feel like that kind is okay, and it feels just as good as the bad kind.
If you have a good balance, I feel like you could still be a good person.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, who's to say? But let's hope. I'm going to say no bell on that because the ending was ambiguous. It is time for question number 6. Question number 6. how would you improve your life?
Oh, man, I need like more free weed. I'm spending too much money on weed.
Mhm.
I would like to walk more. I've been getting lazy about walking, like in New York, 12 blocks, nothing. Nowadays, I'm like 3 blocks. Where am I going?
Mhm.
I could drink more water and also more deep breaths. I think comedians need more deep breaths all around, all of us. Breathing in through our nose and out of our mouth. I think that'd make every comedian's life a little bit better for 30 to 60 seconds. I think so.
Do you feel that those are counterintuitive to breathe deeper and more free weed?
No, absolutely not. I used to have terrible asthma before I became a weed smoker. I barely even wheeze now.
That's great.
Water's free.
Wow,
true.
Dave. Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right. That's why I'm saying there shouldn't be any excuses.
Dave,
Great.
you drink a lot of water. I could tell.
I'm very hydrated. Thank you.
I drink a lot of water as well. I don't know.
No one believes you, Victor.
Here's some right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Delicious.
water.
And how would you get this free weed? Like you just said, you should get more free weed, but how? So I'm saying, how would you improve your life? And you're like, I should get more free weed. How would you do that?
I mean, I think there's a couple of ways, but I've lately started just saying it on stage at comedy shows, just being like, hey, you guys had a good time. I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes after a show, people just give me some of their weed. It's crazy, right? Isn't that nuts? And then they all are like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I wait till they stop laughing. And I'm like, are you guys getting me? Because I'm going to be the black girl you're going to be Chase or something. I just want to make sure we're.
That is great. That's an amazing way to get free weed. I'm going to give you a bell.
Good way.
Awesome. Congratulations on finding a way to get free weed that doesn't send you to jail. All right.
Thank you so much.
You've answered all 6 of your questions, so now it's time to decide whether or not you're going to win $5 whole dollars.
I just did not know the stakes were going to be this high. I can't believe this.
But before we do that, can you tell people out there where they can find you?
Oh man, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Chanel Ali. That's Chanel like the perfume, Ali like Muhammad. Also Twitter, same name.
Awesome. Great. What concise promotion. I liked it. All right. It's time to decide whether or not you get $5. As we always do, we canvass the room. Dave, what do you think? Should Chanel get $5?
It's a tough one, but yeah, I'm gonna vote yes this time.
Why was it tough?
She said she doesn't like $5. I kind of got that.
Sounds like you weren't prepared for the why is it tough question.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the stakes are very high. That's
yeah.
Rojo,
I like that Dave is still on the fence. It kind of feels like a normal amount of affection he should have for me. So,
Rojo, what do you think? Should Chanel get $5?
Oh, I think she should get 10. I think she crushed it. She told all of us how to get weed. This is great.
That was a good idea.
Too. Deep breaths, guys. That was the real important part.
Not water.
I think you should have your own line of weed.
Hell yes.
Wow,
Hell
entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's so smart. And my album cover has weed on it, so we're already getting close.
I sell bottles of water out the back.
No more.
Great. Nina, what do you think? Should Chanel get $5?
I think she should get 15.
Wow.
That's not what the show's about.
Are you guys trying to wife me up? This is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Funny. Everybody's just upping the price.
I think she should get $1 million.
Let's ask our producer, Rachel. Rachel, what do you think? Should Chanel get $5?
Yeah, you know what? I feel like she brought her A game. I laughed. I cried. I had something else to say that I don't remember what it is. And knowing our show's budget, yes, give her $5.
Awesome.
Wow.
Rachel, congratulations on your recent degree in your master's in social work.
Thank you.
Dave does want to hop in, I guess. All right. See you later.
Congratulations.
Feels like this space is comfortable. I like it.
It's not. It's just dysfunctional.
Well, Chanel, the last person to ask whether or not you should get $5 is you. What do you think? Should you get $5 for appearing on the show?
Absolutely. I should totally get $5. I'm going to use it to get weed. So
you know what? I'm going to give you $5. Congratulations. You win.
Wow. Yeah,
And-
but you don't have to pay $5 for free weed. Don't forget that. Don't forget who taught you that. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're just gonna wrap it up, Dave. What did you learn from this week's show, Dave?
Well, the $5 for free weed. Is that how it works?
$5 for free weed, more or less, I guess. Everybody,
That's
please check us
great.
out at 6 Unseemly on all social media and unseemlyquestions.com.
.com.
Starburns Audio, a podcast network.